Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm sitting basically on an island just outside of my hometown, and I actually came to this location for one of my podcast episodes, and it's all well and good trying to describe the surroundings, but I thought it would be nice to return here and actually show you what it looks like. So this area, or this whole stretch, is part of the River Welland, and just to the left of me is one of the lock gates. This is Low Locks, and yeah, it's just one of the sort of main features of my hometown. The river just runs straight through the village, and yeah, it's a location that I know of well, and it's nice to come back to surroundings that I'm familiar with. I know a fair amount of the bird life and also the marine life that come through here. So, and the weather is actually pretty similar to what I recorded for the podcast, where it's a bit overcast. Some sun is trying to break through, but I'm just enjoying being outside and coming back to a place that has quite a few memories. So yeah, I'm going to be exploring a bit of the island, see what birds are around and see if there's any birds sort of along the riverbank, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy my time. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's droppings all in this little area in the middle and on these leaves. So it's possible that an owl could be resting or using it as a perch at some point during the day. I haven't seen anything of it, but if anyone else ever comes across one specific area of droppings, then it could well possibly be something like an owl using it as a roosting perch. So I think I'll have to keep an eye out on that if I ever come back at different points in the future. I'm just taking a rest next to the river on the other side of the island, and I just wanted to take the opportunity just to thank you all again for following my journey, recording my photography and showing you more of the natural surroundings. I think as I continue to do this sort of content, I'm realising what I want to include within my videos, whether that be soundscapes, recording the surroundings that I'm in, rather than trying to make it like a vlog style. I feel as though I want to make it a bit more informative, especially when I'm looking for certain species, and to give some knowledge on it, tips if I can, about where to find them and what to look for when taking a picture. So yeah, going forward there might be a lot less of me talking. I just feel as though it's nice to share an experience where I'm quiet, I'm listening to the birds, the wildlife that's around me. So I'm starting to see what I can refine about my work, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're happy with me talking throughout my work or throughout my videos, then yeah, let me know. If you're looking more towards relaxing videos, recording moving water, recording the sounds of birds, the trees moving, I think because it's just me on my own doing it, it's hard to know what other people would like unless I ask. So feel free to leave comments below if you're happy with me talking, or if you're looking for something particular, if you want me to talk more about my gear work or on my photography gear, then yeah, by all means let me know. I obviously want to make it a community where everyone's enjoying the videos being shown, but also to give me the opportunity to share my work with you. So yeah, that's sort of more or less what I wanted to say. I've just seen a moorhen fly across the river, and I'm also hearing a peculiar call. It's sort of going woo 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 woo, but I just can't see anything in the trees. If you have a rough idea of what it could be, please let me know, because I'm trying to, look up in the trees and there's nothing there. I showed the droppings earlier, which could potentially mean that there is an owl that roosts here regularly, but there's nothing there. I can just hear this odd call. I'm pretty sure it isn't a wood pigeon. But yeah, if you have any ideas on what it could be, let me know. But yeah, for now I think I'm just going to sit by the water. It's really clear, I can see the bottom of the river. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a bit, and I'm gonna record some more nature scenes for you. Just while I've been sitting here, there's been, I think, at least 3 robins calling out, trying to establish their own territory, which is, I think they do it all year, but it's sort of one of the first signs that spring is not too far away. They're establishing their areas in which to set up a nest, I presume. And I had one calling just behind me a moment ago, so I managed to get some pictures of it with its mouth open, singing its heart out. And then it's been wood pigeons calling, all different sorts of tit birds. And then there's just the sound of rushing water to the left of me, so it's a really relaxing afternoon for me right now. There's also been a couple of wrens hunting or feeding on the bank on the other side. There's a bit too much foliage to get any decent video or pictures at the moment. But yeah, it's very relaxing, and I hope you can hear it in my voice and see it through the videos I've taken so far. So I think I've been here for about 45 minutes. There has been the odd moorhen sort of calling out, but they seem to be focused more upriver. So I think I'll wait another 15 minutes, see if anything else comes along. There's actually a really nice branch, that is sticking out in the middle of the river, and it could potentially be a future kingfisher perch. I don't think I've heard any so far, but I know that they are along this stretch of the river at some points during the year. So yeah, I'll wait a little bit longer, and I'll either head to the end of this little island, or maybe venture to the other side of the riverbank, which I can walk along if I want to. So yeah, I'll speak to you all in a bit. Just as I was getting up, putting my backpack on, a kingfisher flew past and it went the opposite way to where I was intending on going. But yeah, it was just a flash of blue. I'm sure that many of you have experienced the flash of blue before. So it definitely means that this is a place that I want to return to. I think it'd be nice to come back when there's a bit more spring in the area, because it's very brown at the moment. Not much has grown back apart from the evergreen ivy. But yeah, it was just the flash of blue and it went. But I think I'll go that way anyway, and just see what's on the other side, see if there's any other little outposts I could potentially go to. But yeah, that was really nice to see, despite not getting a picture. That was, as always, a nice sight to see along any riverbank. So I've just got back to where I started, next to the Loch Falls. I won't say it's been quiet because there's been a lot of activity going on and a lot of birds singing. It's just in terms of photography, I've only taken a handful of pictures, but as always, it's nice to be outside, and I think the robin pictures are my favourite anyway. It's always nice to hear them singing, as well as seeing them. They're probably one of the friendliest garden birds you can come across anywhere in the UK. But I think my plan of action is I'm going to carry on following the river up back towards where I live, just to see what else is on the River Welland. There's a whole host of birds throughout the year that I always enjoy seeing, whether I'm driving along it or I'm taking my camera there. So yeah, I think I'm going to hop in my car, follow the riverbank out towards the fields, and yeah, just see what else shows. Sorry if it's a little bit dark, but I don't know if you can see. There's a buzzard there. I've seen so many just sitting at the side of the road, seeing if there's anything, any carrion or any small animals, and they're just handsome looking birds. I've taken a few pictures already, but I'll try and get some video for you as well, but they're just wonderful birds to look at. When you get this close to them, it's an amazing sight. He's looking directly my way now, so I'll get some videos of it before it decides to go elsewhere. Wow, so the buzzard I was originally photographing on the fence post, I think I must have glanced away. I was looking at a picture on the back of my camera, and then the next time I looked up, it wasn't on the post anymore. It was meters from me, just the other side of the fence, and it was picking worms. I'm a bit speechless because I wasn't expecting it to, get that close, because it saw me arrive. It saw my car pulled up, switched the engine off, and I just didn't expect it to come so close. It was literally the other side of the fence. So yeah, I've got videos and I've got pictures of it, but wow, that was incredible, absolutely incredible. So yeah, it was a nice little surprise for it to come even closer. But it flew off. It's just up in the tree. I can see it. It's just landed in the tree to the other side. So I think I'll leave him be now and see if he can get food without me taking pictures of it. But wow, yeah, that was amazing. I'm going to carry on heading, because I'm just in front of the riverbank now. I'm going to follow the road round and yeah, just see what else happens. But wow, to get that close to a bird of prey in any situation is just wonderful. And yeah, I got some really nice pictures of portrait pictures of it on the post and on the ground, so I'll show that to you all later on. But yeah, just amazing. So I've just come to a section of river that I've been to before, but it's looking pretty quiet here. There were some birds further up river, but there was also quite a few people angling there, and it's just a busy area of road, so I didn't feel it was right to sort of pull over relatively quick to try and get some pictures of them, and they'll probably end up disappearing anyway, being disturbed. But yeah, that buzzard, wow. I saw it on the post to begin with, and it flew off not long after I pulled in, but then it came back straight away, and then to see it come on the ground was it was just amazing to watch it. I also got some really nice pictures of it, portrait as well. So yeah, just to be out as always is just wonderful. It's good for the body, it's good for the mind, and I think what I'm realising at the minute is that it's good to just go and return to a place that you know of well, you know what species are there, and you know the conditions you're working in. So I think for the time being anyway, I would like to focus on the local spots to me and just continue improving my photography. That's all I really want to do, and enjoy the process, whether I see lots of things or hardly anything. It's just nice to be outdoors as always. And as I said earlier on, if you have any, feedback on my video so far, what would you like to see in the future? Put them in the comments below. I'm open to suggestions, and just to see what you as a viewer would like to see from me. I think the route that I'm going down is more, scene-based, recording the locations I'm in, and just talking a bit about what I've seen rather than making it in a sort of vlog type. It's just nice to share the experience with you and to try and capture it as best I can. I'm always, I'm learning as I go. So it just helps to get that feedback and to have any other opinions on what you'd like to see from me, because it's just enjoyable. I can't put it into any other words. It's just enjoyable, and I just want to keep on doing it. So I think if nothing else comes along, I'm going to end the video here. I'm hoping I've got enough footage, to put into a decent long video. So yeah, as I always say, thank you for watching. Thank you for following. If you're not yet following me, feel free to hit subscribe so you can get my updates on videos. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And as always, I'll be sharing my favourite pictures from today at the end of the video. So thank you, and I will be seeing you all next time.